Hello, my friends and fellow resellers. It is Angela. I am back again with another haul. Today we are doing a yard sale haul. Most of my videos will be Goodwill Dollar Day hauls, but I did get to go to some yard sales yesterday, and I can't wait to share the things that I found. Quick intro, I have been selling for 15 years. I sell on eBay and Poshmark, but eBay is my favorite. And what I mostly sell are clothing, 90% clothing, but I'll sell anything that I can make a buck on, as long as it's not a giant item. I don't like shipping like real heavy, big packages. I sell mostly clothing, and most of the clothes that I sell are bread and butter items. I live on the East Coast. I live in an area where it is difficult to find name brand designer items. And so I make lemonade out of lemons. I use what I got and I make it happen and I make it work, and I do make money on eBay. If you want to hang around until the end, I will talk about how sales have been, and we'll do a little chatting at the end. As I'm looking at these bags, it looks like it's a lot of stuff, so there is a slight possibility that this will turn into 2 videos. I am filming this today on September 10th. I think it's the 10th, yes. Sunday, September 10th, and this is what I got yesterday. All right, so let's just jump right into it. Again, you will find that most of these items are going to be mall brands. If I'm super lucky, every now and then I might find a Lilly Pulitzer, I might find a better brand, but by and large, I make my money selling bread and butter items. So if that's you, if you have a difficult time finding higher end items, I think you're gonna like my channel, and you can go back and watch some of the other ones. I would ask you to subscribe, but if you're new here, just hang around for a little bit and see if you like what you see. And if so, then I definitely would love for you to leave a comment and subscribe. I did get this. This is an Express satin shirt. Oh, I should also mention that the average price that I pay for items is $1, sometimes $2. So everything that I'm going to show you, I probably paid no more than $2. Most of them were $1, and everything that I'm going to show you will sell between $15 and $25. If it's different, then I will mention that. But by and large, you can assume that everything here is going to sell for $15 to $25. Now, that being said, I have gotten a lot better, I think. Express, size medium. She's just a satin, tank, cami type thing, and she'll go for $15. With that being said, I think that I have gotten a lot better at finding items that sell a little faster and that sell for a little bit more, which has helped me a lot with sales being down, that we will talk about at the end. This is so cute, and I feel like I kind of want her for myself, and I probably will keep her for myself. If you hang around this channel long enough, you will learn pretty quickly that I absolutely love anything that is embroidered. This brand is, I have never actually heard of this brand before. She doesn't seem like anything wonderful. It's a G and a B. And I got this for myself, but if I decide that I don't want her, I will try to sell her for probably 15 bucks, depending on the brand. I'll have to research that a little bit. I kind of can feel the embroidery on the inside, and I know how I am. I'm not going to like the way that feels against my skin, so probably will be reselling that, but I did not buy it to resell. I brought it for myself. So they had a what do you call it? There was like a rummage sale or a little flea market. This is Miami, M-I-A-M-I, and I haven't had a ton of luck with this in the past. She is like a really bargain brand, I would think. I think her clothes are really nice. She's a large, but this one I did get her because she is a true wrap dress. Now, you have wrap style dresses and you have a true wrap. This one actually is adjustable. The print is pretty nice. The size is great. She has the ruffle on her. She's a midi length. So I think I can get $15 for her. And as you can see, she does have the tag on her. You'll notice that a lot of the items I buy, I'm only buying them because they have the new with tags item. Now, this in particular dress, I paid $1 for. Would I have gotten this dress if she wasn't new with tags? I think I would have. Because she has a lot going for her. Wrap style dresses, I think they do pretty well. I'm probably going to list her at, I don't know, 18 bucks maybe. So that's that. This one is another of the same brand. They have like a flea market where people could pay for tables and set up in one spot. And again, we are in September. Miami brand, medium. This is just a regular, sort of like a sundress. Probably going to be a slow seller. Now this one, would I have gotten this one without the tags? I got her because she had a tag on her. Oh, and I don't know what I'm going to do about that because they actually wrote the price on the tag. I'll get a black marker and just scribble on top of that. They don't need to know how much I paid for this. Although I did pay $1. So they had that, and there was a lady there, $15 for this. She had a bunch of clothes, and she was telling me that I guess her daughter used to sell on like eBay or Poshmark, and she just wanted to get rid of it. When I asked her how much the clothes were, she told me that they were anywhere from $1 to $3. Okay, I really like to know how much items are. With correction, she said if it had tags, it was $3, and most of the other stuff was $1 or $2. So I grabbed a few items, took them up to her, and she ended up charging me like $1 each. And I was like, wait a minute, everything's $1? And she was like, oh yeah, I thought you heard me when I said just go ahead and take it for $1. No, ma'am, I didn't hear you say that everything was $1. So what I did was I went back and rummaged through this stuff. Mind you, this is like an outdoor flea market. There is no shame in my game. I will get down on all fours and be digging through stuff looking for what I need. So that's exactly what I did. I went back and I ended up getting a few more pieces from her because she had decent stuff, and she was telling me that her daughter used to sell on eBay or Poshmark, and it showed because all of the items were in great condition. This is a Tommy Hilfiger. I paid $1 for her. She's a size 2. I generally stay away from size 2 at all costs, and I try to stay away from extra small, but I do have a lot of luck with Tommy Hilfiger. She's a 2. I think she may sit for a while, but she's just I think she's a cute dress, and I'll probably list her at 20. I get about $20 for Calvin Klein. Why do I keep saying Calvin Klein? I'm lying because I'm thinking about Calvin Klein. Yes, I do normally get $20 for Calvin Klein dresses. This is not Calvin Klein. This is Tommy Hilfiger. I think I had a brain spaz. I don't think I've ever really listed a bunch of Tommy Hilfiger dresses, so we will see. I actually don't know much about that, but I can just take a wild guess and say that it's going to go between 15 and 20. This one is En Focus, not the best brand, but she is a plus size, and she is a maxi dress. She does not have tags. It's black and white. I mean, she's a pretty print. This will go for $15 all day. This one is Sweet Summer. This is not anything wonderful. Sweet Summer, probably more of a juniors brand. But again, if you have watched my channel for any length of time, you will know that I am a sucker for pretty much anything that has embroidery on it. And that has the embroidery on the bottom. I'll probably get $13 for this. She's a medium. I think she's super cute, but the brand is just not all that great. And although I do try to stay away from $13 items, you got to do what you got to do. I knew that today's Sunday, and I knew that I didn't want to go to Dollar Day today, and thankfully for that, because it was pouring raining this morning and I was not going to stand outside in the rain. So it actually worked out really well. I'm glad that I grabbed these items, and some of these items are what I call filler items. This is J. Jill. We love J. Jill. She's a medium, and she is just a basic top. Again, I paid $1 for this with a few of the buttons. Now, she is not any special material. She's not cotton. She's not linen. So she's not going to be as desirable. She's rayon. I usually get about 18, 20 bucks for J. Jill. But this one, because she's not cotton or linen or any of those great, she's not super soft. She is really basic. I might get $13 to $15 for her. I'm trying to see if that's a stain or that's just the way it is. Okay. Is that the way it is? I'm sorry. Let me see. Oh, this one might have, I don't know. I'll have to look at this. I don't know if that stains on it or if that's the way it goes. It's looking like a stain, so that may have been a bust. I'll put that to the side. Oh my gosh. Let me save this one. I like saving the best stuff for the end. This one is Free People. Don't know much about Free People. She is a size large, but I like the size. This is just like, she looks like a crop top a little bit, and she's like textured. Again, I don't know much about her. I see a lot of the YouTubers that I watch, they mention Free People all the time. I've only listed a few of the items. There's really, I don't see what's so great about this brand. Like I said, you see a lot of the resellers and YouTubers talking about this brand like it's so great. To me, it's really no different than like Ann Taylor. It's no different than Express. It's no different than New York and Company. I really don't see a difference. Sells for pretty much the same price. And I'm going to guess that this is going to go for 15 bucks. This one is cute. I think I got this for myself, but I'm going to check the comps first. This one is a Kimi and Ken, and I'm pretty sure that this is an Anthropologie brand. Now, is it a current Anthropologie brand? I don't know. I believe that I sold one other item of this before, but I do think she's so cute, and I do think that I want to keep her. If I end up selling her, I'm going to go ahead and guess that she's going to be 13 or 15 bucks. Never heard of this brand. This is probably just some Walmart stuff. Oh, no, it's not actually, because the retail price is 69 bucks. Okay, maybe I'll have to research this one. Never heard of it before. Slim Station. She is a size 14. We're loving the size. The color is not your everyday color. She is just a crop pant. She does have that cute detail at the bottom, super stretchy, and it has a flexible tummy control panel. Slim Station by Multiples. Now, I have heard of Multiples brands, nothing great, but she has the tags on her. And this is one of those items that if she didn't have the tag on her, I wouldn't have got her. I don't really like selling pants and bottoms, to be honest. I just don't have a lot of luck with them. But she had the tags on her, and that's what sold her. Not even for $1 would I have gotten her. I have never heard of this brand before. But I do know this brand is Green Tea. I do know that the size is great. She's an extra large, and she is a skort. She's a skort. She doesn't have an inner tag. She doesn't have an inside retail tag, but she does have this, which would indicate that she's new. It's super soft. I have not comped her out yet. I do know that I have sold skirts in the past, and people seem to like skirts, like the ones that have the attached, like the attached shorts or whatever. She has the attached shorts in her. So we'll see. I know I can't go wrong with her. Should be able to sell. This one is Zach and Rachel. I've sold Zach and Rachel before. Just another bread and butter brand. Nothing wonderful. She is a large. I love that about her. She's sleeveless. She's like a swing top. In the back, she has this detail. The front is pretty basic, and she does have the tag with her. That's why I got her. If this one didn't have a tag, I would not have purchased her. Now, you could purchase that without a tag if you're okay making, because you'll probably get 12 bucks with that. You have to look at what you're looking for. What type of profit are you okay with making? Throughout my reselling career for the past 15 years, I've been okay with like a $7 profit. I know some of you are like, you're really going to work for $7. To me, doing eBay is not hard. It's not difficult to me. It's easy money. It's easy work. I enjoy it. So I'm okay. I was okay with making a $7 profit. Now that has changed recently. I really would like to make a $10 profit on each item. And that's what I have been slowly doing, and we'll get there. We'll get there. I like to make an average profit of $10 an item. I really want to stay away from $13 items, but if you're okay with making a $7 profit, that is something that I would probably get even without the tags on. This is Worthington, and she's an extra large. She's a 1X. She's some sort of, I guess it's like a cowl neck is what we have going on. She has a little bit of ruching on the side here. I'm loving the size. I'm loving the size. Doing a video. You're going somewhere?
Yeah.
All right, Jim?
Yeah.
All right. Okay, bye. Love you.
Bye.
That's a 1X. She has the ruching on her. This is like a Macy's brand. You can see that the retail is only like 28 bucks. So I'll sell her for 15 bucks. I'm moving through this pretty quickly. Maybe it will be all just one video. Okay, I don't know. Let's see. I'm not doing a lot of chatting today. I don't know why. Just been feeling a little down lately, I guess you could say. Stressed out about a lot of stuff. That's why I'm not as talkative, I guess. I go through my phases. I'm either like super talkative, or I'm like, don't feel like talking. Here we have Susan Graver. This was all the same lady who said her daughter used to sell, and I think her daughter went back to college. Y'all, I told y'all I'm a sucker for them. Look at that. So it's like a 2-piece, size medium. She looks like she runs big. She looks bigger than that. So, and then she has so this is the 2-piece, and then this is the layered cardigan on top. But how pretty is that? I'm such a sucker for like embroidery. I love that little detail. Haven't had much experience with Susan Graver. I swear this looks like an extra large. I don't know. 15 bucks maybe? We are on sweater season, and I've been noticing people are definitely watching on eBay more of my winter items. So what I have been doing, again, this is being filmed September 10th. You probably won't see this till the beginning of October, but I am diligently working on getting the rest of my summer items, any little stragglers, summer stragglers, the dresses, I'm getting those out as soon as possible. I'm posting them on eBay as much as possible and getting those out the way because I am ready to transition to my winter items. Y'all, I could not believe this. I could not believe this. Now, mind you, when I was digging through the clothes. I was the only person there digging through those clothes. I was on all fours. I'm looking at the clothes. I'm having the time of my life, baby. Now, I black out a little bit. Y'all are going to think I'm crazy, but maybe some of you can relate. I get I want to say it's like an adrenaline rush. I want to say it's like a dopamine fix for me. I'm laughing as I'm saying this because I know how insane this sounds. So okay, story time. Fast forward if you don't want to hear it for like 3 minutes. So I'm like a gambler, right? I gamble online. Worst decision of my life. Please don't ever do it. It's a stupid decision. Let's just be real with each other. We're going to get to know each other. I'm an honest person. I'm real about stuff. I have developed a little bit of a problem with gambling online, right? And I'm diligently working on that. I'm trying to get that under control. But if you ever have gambled, if you've ever had like a gambling problem or whatever, or whatever addiction that you have, some people are addicted to food, some people are addicted to cigarettes, people are addicted to all like types of stuff, then you know how it feels, like that rush that you get, right? So as a gambler, I get that rush when I'm gambling. So, and the only thing that I have found that is remotely like that feeling, which I'm guessing is like the dopamine fix inside your brain, is like going to yard sales and finding stuff like this. So as funny as that sounds, when I am down on all fours, digging through piles and piles of clothes, this literally makes me happy. This literally brings me joy. It's my happy place. It was 90. I felt like it was 90 degrees out there. I was hot as out there. But I was living life digging through these things. And so I guess once I was done going through my first, I went and brought the items that I wanted, at which point she told me stuff was $1. I didn't know it was $1 when I was digging through. That whole time I was by myself. And then when she said that stuff was $1, I went back for a second round, and for some reason I feel like a swarm of people. She wasn't talking loud or anything. They didn't hear her say that stuff was $1, but I don't know what it was. Once I got down on all fours again for a second time to look through, I looked up and there were 3 or 4 other women, and they started digging through the stuff. So I actually brought her a lot of business, I think, because when the people saw me digging through it, and she was happy, and she was saying oh, you brought all this business to me. That was fun. I say all that to say that when I found these items, I was so excited. So this is Woolrich, people. This is a Woolrich brand. sweater. And she is new with tags, y'all. I paid $1 for her. Would I have found this at Goodwill Dollar Day? Maybe. I mean, I have pretty good luck with this. And she is a size extra large. She's a half zip. I hope I don't lose any subscribers because I said that I gamble and that I'm kind of addicted to it. But if I do, that's fine. Thanks for supporting me while you did. It was nice having you here. Extra large. And then I found the same exact one in a 2X. Y'all, I'm so excited. They look to be exactly the same. They measure the same. How is this an extra large and this is a 2X? I'm confused. I mean, yeah, I really don't see much of a difference in the sizing. So yes, heavy sweaters, guys. Woolrich, I have not comped these out. I very rarely comp stuff out when I am out doing what I do, when I am out in my happy place or at the Dollar Day. I don't have time. When you're at the Goodwill Dollar Day, you have to be quick. You have to be quick and you have to get what you got to get quick, and I don't have time to be comping stuff out, because while you're sitting there looking at your phone trying to comp something, everybody is grabbing a bunch of stuff around you. I ain't got time for that. So I'm going to comp those out and see. I do know that they are super heavy, and I think that comes back to what I think I said this in another video. You really have to be cognizant when you are listing items of the fact that your potential buyer has to pay for shipping on these items. This is LuLaRoe, and yes, I have sold LuLaRoe. She is like a Halloween. I don't really know what's happening here, but she's definitely giving Halloween vibes, and I don't know who this character is. I'm sure by the time you see this video, I will have found out who that is. This feels like some sort of, this is the Disney line of LuLaRoe. This is definitely giving Nightmare, the night, Tim Burton Christmas night. I don't know what the heck is it called, y'all. I don't know. Nightmare Before Christmas, I think it's called. It's giving that, but I'm not 100% sure. I will find out by the time this video is out. She's an extra small. That she's gonna be tough, but it is near Halloween. I'm gonna throw Halloween in that description, baby. And when you throw Halloween in that description, maybe they will come running. What was I saying before about? I don't know, I lost my train of thought. This was from another yard sale. Pay $2.50 each. I really don't think it was worth it, but every now and then I do try to get filler. I call these filler items. Like if you're not having a good day, which I wouldn't say that yesterday wasn't a good day, but you know, it's nearing winter time. Like I said, I'm on the East Coast. So I'm going to go in hibernation mode. Like right now, I'm like the little squirrel. I'm trying to buy as much stuff as I can. I'm collecting my nuts for the winter. And so I will get filler items now, because once it starts getting cold outside, I'm not really trying to be outside. So this was one of those things. This is more of a filler item. She's Lucky Brand. She's a medium. And of course, she has my favorite embroidery. I think I'm going to keep her actually. I don't know. I feel like Lucky Brand, their shirts are pretty long, and I'm short. I'm like 5'1", 5'2". So I don't know. I think I kind of like her. So I don't know. If I sell her, I'll probably sell her for $15. She's a size medium. I paid $2.50 for her. Was it the best buy? Is it a good practice to pay $2.50 for an item that you're going to sell for like $13? Probably not. But I liked her, and I knew that I kind of wanted her. So we'll see where we go with that. And then I got this ink brand. I'm sure you all have seen this brand before. And I have had pretty decent luck. What the heck is happening here? This is the ink brand. She's a size medium, and she is a maxi dress. Oh, she has an X back. An X back maxi dress, and I paid $2.50 for her. She's long. I've had luck selling this brand in the past. These, like, the dresses are like slinky. They're good to travel with. So make sure that when you're listing this type of slinky material, add slinky to your description. These travel well. These go in suitcases well. You probably don't have to really iron this, so I would put that under travel as well. This lady at the same flea market, she was kind of pushy. She was starting to annoy me a little bit. When I'm shopping, can you leave me alone, please? Leave me alone and let me shop, okay? I don't need you when I am at And if you do yard sales or if you sell at flea markets, this is for you too. I'm giving you a word of advice. People don't want you breathing over their necks. Can I shop in peace? Let me look through your stuff. You told me what the price was. I don't want you suggesting items to me. Okay, we're not at Macy's. You know, you go to Macy's and the salesperson is there and they're trying to sell you shoes or whatever. This is not Macy's. I'm at a yard sale. I'm at a flea market. I don't need you suggesting something to go with the skirt that I picked up. Okay? I know I'm kind of mean sometimes, but it just annoys me. Let me shop in peace. This is my happy place. This is my quiet time. I want to just get in my zone, get my stuff, and be unbothered. I believe that she charged me $2 each. And she was nice, but she was starting to get a little too pushy for my taste, so I just tried to get out of there as soon as possible. And this is another, that's funny. Oh, she's petite. I didn't know she was petite. Ink, literally the same brand that I was just showing you. She is a stretchy, slinky dress. This is definitely giving peacock. Doesn't that remind you of a peacock feather type of thing? And I'm a petite medium. I'm lying, y'all. I used to be a petite medium. Let's be honest for a minute, and we're more of a large now, aren't we? But I used to be a medium. This actually looks like she's a generous fit, and I should be able to get $15 for her. I don't know if I would have gotten her if I would have known. I think I paid $2 for that she was a petite medium. These, I don't really like selling pants. I have not had luck selling Talbots or Talbot's pants, but the ones that I have, I think, are like a size 2, so maybe that's why I've had them for 3 years. Very little people looking at them. This is another Talbots. I did get her only because she is 100%, where's the tag? She is 100% linen. I wouldn't have gotten, oh my goodness. Wow. That is a giant stain on the back of there. Okay then. But yeah, if you ever see Talbots and it's 100% linen, give it a try. I thought that I would have gotten like $20 for these. Oh my God, and it has a bleach stain. Give me a break. Yeah, that was a total waste of money, and I spent $2 on those. Okay. Well, this one has a stain in that green J. Jill top. 2 different people. I got this from the Pushy Lady, and the other one was from the Dollar Lady. They both look, these are completely, they're gone. I won't even attempt. I mean, you can sit there trying to get that stain off. I don't have the time for it. That's going right in the trash. And the J. Jill kind of looks like she has a stain on her. You know what? I think that I'm going to wrap it up here, and then I'll show you the other items. Let me show you one more thing here, and then I will save the rest for another video. I don't know what the ideal time of videos are. I try to keep mine to about a half an hour, but just watch, make sure you like and subscribe and comment down below so that you can be notified when I have another video. This one is Petite Sophisticate. She's a size P. This is a vintage. She was made in Hong Kong, and she is 30% wool. She has that embroidery that I absolutely love. She is a very basic sweater dress, and I told my husband before I purchased it, because I was still looking at other items, I'm like, look this over for me and make sure it doesn't have any holes. So he did give it a second over for me. Is she blue? I don't know if she's blue or she's black. I think she's really nice, and she is a sweater dress. So sweater dresses, people are looking for sweater dresses now. 30 minutes. If you are done watching the haul, thanks for joining me. Thanks for the comments. I so appreciate it. Make sure that you share this video. If you have any friends who are resellers and they are bread and butter item sellers as well, make sure that you put them onto my channel. I would greatly appreciate it. I still have 2 bags that I want to go through, but this video will be an hour long if I do that, so you'll have to stick around for part 2, which will probably come out in like a week and a half. But while I have you here, if you don't want to hear chat about eBay, then bye, and I'll see you next time. Otherwise, hang around. Y'all, the sales, like I said, this is September 10th. I've been doing this for 15 years. There are ups and there are downs, right? If you're anything like me, if you are anything like the people that I have seen on my Facebook, I'm on Facebook and I'm on like eBay seller sites. If you're anything like a lot of us, your sales are down, right? This happens every year for me. We have what we call the summer slowdown. So I had my summer slowdown. It started probably the second week of August and it lasted all the way. Last week, things were starting to look up a little bit. I was starting to get sales. My numbers were going up. And then I feel like they're dropping again. So it can be discouraging when you're not making those sales. And not only can it be discouraging, it can be scary. It can be scary if you are relying upon this to put food on your table. If you are relying on your reselling money to put gas in your car or to pay your mortgage, it's scary when your sales are going down. What can you do about it? Everybody has their theories. Everybody has their ideas. It is human nature and the human condition that when things are going bad for us, we want to find out why. Am I wrong? Anytime if you get fired from a job, you want to know why, right? You want to understand why you got fired. And so when your sales are down, you have that inclination to try to find out why are my sales down. Everybody has their theories. If you sell on Poshmark, everybody's going to blame it on the lives. And it's a debate that I really don't want to get into. I see people posting a lot about it. Everybody is vilifying these live shows. Could that be why your sales are down? It could be. I will tell you that on Poshmark has never been consistent for me, ever. I've been selling on there for 3 years. Unlike eBay, Poshmark is not a reciprocal relationship. Poshmark is not the more I put into it, the more I get out. You follow me? Poshmark is, I'm going to do what I want to do. Sometimes I'm going to give you sales 3 days in a row, and then I might go 3 weeks without giving you anything. Poshmark has always been flaky and inconsistent, and she does what she wants to do. She doesn't care how hard you work, at least in my case. Girlfriend doesn't care how hard I work. She doesn't care how many new listings I put on. She doesn't care what type of items I have. Homegirl is going to do whatever she wants to do. If she feels like giving me sales, she's going to do it. And if not, then she doesn't. Always been inconsistent. eBay, on the other hand, usually gives me back what I put into it. We have a reciprocal relationship going on eBay. The more I list, the more I sell. Simple, easy, dry cut. So I haven't really seen a change in my sales on Poshmark because Poshmark has always done what she wanted to do. I haven't noticed any difference with the lives. We want to blame it on the lives. Maybe that is part of the reason that you're not selling stuff. You have to understand, though, that there is a good portion, probably 50% of customers, because anytime you're talking about an issue that is opinion based, it's always going to be cut pretty much in half. You're going to have 50% of shoppers who love the lies, and you're going to have 50% who just don't care for them. I am of the 50%. Pretty much 90% of the live shows that I have seen are shit shows. They're confusing. I don't understand what's happening. People aren't talking. They're not showing items. They keep asking their audience, what do you want me to show? What do you want me to show? Girl, just show something. Show something already, because I've been here for 5 minutes and you keep asking us what we want to see. Can you just show the items, please? Because maybe I'll see something that I like. I don't know what I want to see. I'm window shopping. You might show a dress that I'm like, oh, that's cute. I don't know what I want to see. Show something, please. A lot of the shows are like that. I don't see what the intrigue is. I don't see how people are flocking to live shows to buy stuff when half the time these people aren't even showing stuff. But maybe that does have something to do with your sales dropping. There are people who talk about algorithms. I'm not a techie person, as you can see by my videos. I don't even know how to edit these videos. I don't care anything about a daggone algorithm at all. So is it the algorithm? Who knows? What I do know is that I cannot spend every human being, or should I say most human beings, have a finite amount of time, have a finite amount of mental energy and physical energy. I don't have time to be trying to figure out why my sales have dropped. Is it because people are shopping for kids' school clothes? It could be. We're in September 10th. Is it because people are buying textbooks? They're going back to college. They're buying laptops and they don't care about my used Lulu's dress. It could be. Could it be the algorithm? It could be. Could it be the lives? Maybe. There's a lot of things that it could be. Right now, I can't sit here and spend my time and my energy trying to figure out why the sales aren't what they used to be. What I have to do, and what I have done for 15 years, is I have adapted to whatever is going on at the time. Is it frustrating? Yeah. The first week, I'm like, okay, no sales. By the time you get to the third week of slow sales, now I'm getting super freaking annoyed at this point. Like, where are the sales at? And it's annoying and it's frustrating and it's scary. Because you're like, is it going to pick up again? But I have ridden the wave of the ups and downs of reselling for 15 years, and I'm not going to stop now. I'm not going to quit. I'm going to adapt. And if you are going to be a reseller, you're going to have to learn to adapt. You cannot panic, and not just in reselling, in life in general. You cannot fold every time things don't go your way. You can't fold when the sales go down. You can't just throw your hands up and say, I'm not going to sell anymore. Well, you can, but you're never going to win that way. You're never going to get to where you want to get. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm looking at my strategy right now. I'm trying to come up with a solution. I am going to use my finite amount of mental and physical energy to try to come up with a solution as to how I can get more sales. Does this mean that I'm going to start posting more stuff on Marketplace locally? You bet. The money has to come from somewhere, okay? I don't put all my eggs in one basket. I don't post stuff on Marketplace all the time. Times like this, when Poshmark is not producing, eBay is not producing. Okay, let's think about this. What are we going to do? Are we going to sit here and just not pay bills? Or are we going to come up with a solution as to how we're going to make money? If you're like me, I'm going to find a way. I always find a way. So since those two aren't producing, okay, I'm going to focus a little bit more on, I'll post some stuff on OfferUp. I'll post more stuff on Marketplace. I'm going to adapt. I'm going to figure it out. And that's what you have to do. So I just say all that to say that if your sales are low, September, around the beginning of September, you are in good company. By the time this comes out, probably in the end of September or October, hopefully I will have better news. Hopefully I will say things picked up. Another thing that I'm doing is I'm changing my strategy right now, and I'm kind of annoyed with the clothes because I've been posting clothes nonstop, as I always do. They're not selling. Let's focus on Halloween. I have some stuff in the basement. I have bins in the basement that are Halloween stuff. You know what? I'm sick of these clothes. They're not producing. Let me just pull out my Halloween stuff and start posting Halloween stuff. Maybe I'll have more luck with that. I say all that to say, don't give up. It's frustrating, it's scary. Adapt, improvise, and overcome to make that money. I will see you on the next video. Bye, friends.